What's up, guys? I'm Jalen H. And today I'm currently watching Blockade Battlefront Episode 8. Last time on, Zap set up Klaus and Leo to go to an underground fighting ring to clear Zap of a debt that he had. And Klaus successfully fought everyone. And this was all just a long con just to get Klaus weak enough so that Zap could beat him in a fight. Like that is like ridiculous to me that happened as an episode. Because Zap is just so stupid, man. Well, let's get into the next one. Three, two, one.
Now, William, you make sure to take care of Mary, okay?
That's his mom and dad.
Mom.
They got sacrificed.
Hell Salem's Lot, once known as New York City. 3 years ago, a disastrous anomaly, subsequently labeled the Great Collapse of New York, opened an interdimensional sinkhole beneath the city. The Great Collapse came as a catastrophic shock to our world, and to the world resting on the other side of the portal. A group of people designated as casters were gathered from both worlds, and together they raised a barrier to suspend the collapse. Who knows how much worse the conjuncture could have been if it weren't for their heroic actions. And yet many mysteries plague us still. The precise nature of what occurred in the center of the void persists in evading the best minds of both worlds, although extensive research into the phenomenon continues to this day. And most of the casters are involved now. The investigation's never had a better chance.
Wow. You definitely know your stuff, man.
My mama
Yeah.
and Papa are part of the caster team.
Really?
That's something to be really proud of.
Okay, follow close now. Next, we're going to learn a little bit about the alter world.
You're involved too, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say it runs in the family. But you know, to be honest, I'd really rather forget all about it. Reliving that night? Well, once was bad enough.
I bet so, man.
Oh, crap, I'm hungover.
Oh, poor Zap. Now get out of my apartment.
Some good grub will get me back on my feet. A jack cheese rocket burger, a medium french fry, and a medium onion ring. And
Zach fucks. Zap.
Crap.
This is just a day in the life of Zap.
Trying to lose. Son of a bitch.
Hey there, little buddy.
Huh?
Why don't you be a pal and give me all your money?
So this is every last cent you got, right?
You know,
Go, 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 go!
at this point, dude, Zap is like the secondary main character.
Goddamn cheaters.
I'm on episode, what, 8? Has like 4, 5 episodes not been Zap focused?
Crap, I'm hungover.
Aw, poor Zap. Now will you get out of my apartment?
Some good grub will get me back on my feet. 1 2-piece chicken, 1 large order of nuggets, a large order of fries, and an extra large.
Just a moment. Angelica, register.
What kind of crap is this? I'm trying to place an order here.
Hi, sorry about the wait. Okay, now, sir, what would you like to order today?
Beautiful?
Something wrong, sir?
You're hot.
That's not a way to act out a girl.
Nah, talk about a stroll down memory lane. Wow, look at those tentacles. That's really crisp.
Yeah, they just released the new HD version. It's pretty.
Oh.
What happened to your stomach?
What the hell's that
Dude.
supposed to mean? It's fine.
You gained
There's
weight.
no way that you were that oblivious. That is far from fine. That's just worrisome.
Funny story. A friend of mine asked me for advice on how to handle this oversexed white-haired sleazebag who won't leave her alone. She works as a cashier at the local Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not a day goes by that this creep doesn't come in and relentlessly pester her for her number, and she's thoroughly disgusted with his harassment. Does this guy sound familiar?
What are the odds that you're friends with her?
I am totally insulted if you're implying that's me, but I'll forget all about it if you give me Angelica's phone number.
I would never inflict you upon my friend. How stupid are you? You're nothing more than a pathetic stalker.
Persistence and stalking are not the same thing.
Yes, they are. Is he having a heart attack?
Steven here. I just felt
He's probably eating so much fried chicken over a couple of
You'll
days.
catch pneumonia and die from it.
You want to say that a second time, she bitch?
Shut up and die, turd monkey.
Enough already. I just had a call from Fang Hunter HQ. They've confirmed that the Bloodline Gate in India has opened. Blood breeds are making a move and they've come out swinging. And it's not really tough to guess where they're headed. Straight for us.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You gotta fight.
The target has apparently lost half of its body at this point.
Wait, why are we bringing Leo, man? Nobody's training him at all.
Info, but they're reliable.
This came from Fang Hunter HQ, right? Why don't we have more info?
The Indian Air Force base at Gwalior was quarantined. Total lockdown for 3 hours now. The place is swarming with ghouls and completely out of control. It's total chaos over there.
Fair excuse. Kind of hard to get good info when all your witnesses have been turned into vampires.
But if they overtook the entire base.
Yeah. Sounds like we've got a high-ranking breed on our hands. So killing it's out of the question. We're gonna have to leave it up to Klaus to seal it away.
So who's this ballsy bastard trying to catch the big fish?
No idea. They're not part of Libra, we know that.
I found them.
Huh?
The Parkassus Building Rooftop Cafe. Castle in the sky.
Good job. That was quick. Bro, I've said it before. This city is worse than Gotham, man.
Hey, Dr. Starface, get the lead out, will ya? These two monsters are tearing the city a new hole and wiping it with the police suits.
Little girl.
Move back from the door and cover up your ears.
This is like the first person they saved this whole anime. I'm gonna be so real with you.
You cut it way too close, and that really pisses me off.
Huh?
Another thing. Why am I stuck with you yet again?
No, come on, take it easy.
I mean, that's not his
We
fault.
sized up the area, so, let's go.
All right. Which one's the blood breed? You did say that it was missing half its body, right? If that's the case, it's gotta be that one.
Yeah, but don't forget where we are. It's tough to judge someone by appearances in this city, KK.
That's true.
Mirrors.
Let's just kill them both. Oh well. He has a reflection.
Wait, why is it going after Zap?
Okay, we know this
I don't
one's the
know,
blood
man.
breed. So who is that one?
Please, I'm sorry, Master, but it's just cut me some slack, alright?
Zap can't catch a break, but I don't know if he deserves one.
He's regenerating in midair. We're screwed.
He knows blood techniques.
Nicely done.
Wait, he's still regenerating. Saddle up, KK. Let's hit him a few more times.
Nice.
Don't tell me he's a double attribute master. So it's not a legend. That is the real deal right there.
Well, I genuinely don't even know the power system because they refuse to explain it. So I don't even know what double attribute master means.
Is that
But
Zentai Dawn?
Yes, it is indeed. You finally reached the level of knowledge attainable from literature, you worthless amateurs. But yes, that is the final self-enclosed form of the blood breed.
is it possessing him?
Its staggering image upon your woefully underdeveloped gray matter. No, it's not me! He's just speaking through me, I swear!
It is a true honor to meet you. Blood Battle God, and creator of the Big Dipper style blood technique, Master Raju Juge Shizuyoshi.
Wow, he created it. Halfway.
Dispense with the flattery. Compliments of one so deeply unskilled that they were uncertain of whom to attack carry less than zero value to me. I already told you, that's not me talking!
We destroyed the city block. Well, I guess not us, but
Would you consider him one of the more formidable opponents you fought?
Well, now, that's difficult to say.
My word, he certainly is an elusive one. I've heard
it seemed
stories
pretty
of him
easy
going
for
missing
him.
for decades at a time. There was evidence discovered during those intervals of the slaying of some high-ranking blood breeds. It's speculated it was all his handiwork. Well, I doubt he'd admit it if it was.
You're the one whose blood is infused with the incarceration technique?
Yes, sir. My name is Klaus von Reinhardt. I'm the leader of Libra.
You have a foreboding countenance, but you're far too inexperienced to be a leader. Look here, for example. You've let this undisciplined, swollen sack of garbage who calls me master become a balloon filled with cholesterol and diarrhea. He's like an overripe pimple or a bowl of
You can't control Zap,
You
man.
couldn't make anything more repulsive if you molded pure hatred into the shape of a human and infused it with maggots and feces. He wastes his days indulging in decadence, letting his potential rot like a corpse, polluting the universe with his very
Imagine being forced to say that about yourself through yourself.
contemptible waste of matter and sentience. If it weren't for
I would cry too.
this guy's tattered and feeble sphincter my release, I'd step on him like the cockroach he is. Wow, poor bastard. Regardless, I'll be taking this one with me.
Huh?
Huh? Hey,
What?
hold on now, you old buzzard! Wait, I mean master!
You know, I would say it might be good for Zap, but I know that if he takes him and trains with him, he's not gonna learn anything from that. When he comes back, he's going to be the same old
No
Zap.
one here is denying that Zap is an incorrigible pile of excrement. But, thanks to the skills you've taught him, he is an indispensable part of our team.
Oh, feel free to speak your mind! Let to know what you really think of me!
Please, sir. We ask that you reconsider.
Well, Zap, translate for us.
He wants me to attack and incapacitate the Zentai Dawn. Kind of like a test, I guess. To prove I'm worthy
Go
of
for
staying.
it.
Beast is currently
Why
tucked
can it
inside
do
and
that?
rapid regenerative healing. It responds to any external stimulus with hyper-reflexive attacks. It can't even be budged without it lashing out. It has 6 eyeball-like vital organs. It must be simultaneously destroyed. That's easy for you to say, but if I'm off by even 0.1 second, at best he'll just cut off both of your arms, and at worst all that will be left are your feet. Freaking sadist.
Well, let's go for the at best at least. You know.
A blood blockade?
Please, Master. You simply can't
Blood blockade.
succeed in this manner. It's too much.
Let's do this. If he's willing to go this far, he either wants me dead or he knows something about me I don't. Big Dipper style blood technique.
I can't take you seriously now. He raised his hand and almost died.
That was even faster than I expected! Now I know I got those chills because I sense Master's presence. The only thing that monomaniacal bastard ever thinks about is perfecting his own skills. Losing a limb or two is just part of the process to him. He figures he can just use his blood powers as a substitute for him. For that matter, he actually can. I can't stomach the idea of that murderous hermit dragging me out to his hidden wasteland again. Oh man, I barely made it through that hellish nightmare the first time.
Hey.
This idea of training is what most people would call severe emotional and physical torture. I can't go through it again. No.
Yeah. You gotta do it then, man.
Don't psych yourself out and lose focus or you'll die. Or even worse. Even the Gesellscher fall effect is kicking in now.
Hello?
Moshi?
Oh, hey, Angelica. No, it's fine. I'm not busy at all. What's up? Huh. Really? You're burning with passion and you don't know what to do. You want that silver-haired, bronze-skinned Casanova to ravish your body? Just thinking about it's got you wet and twitchy with desire? Well, sorry, but he's a little preoccupied at the moment. No, for real, I'm serious. Well, he's probably headed to the hospital or cemetery after this. I'm afraid you missed your chance. Yeah, too bad. Sure, you'll find some other guy.
Oh, nah.
Take care now.
He got it. He about to lock in. Watch this. Where'd that come from? He's rock hard.
Exceptional work. That level of concentration is comparable to my own when I'm in a deep slumber. I have no choice but to admit it. You are my most advanced pupil.
That's nice.
Angelica, babe, where are you now?
At the tone, the time will be 2:11 p.m. and 50 seconds.
She like...
Oh, don't tell me you're getting shy on me now. I couldn't care less about what time it is. You and me, we're about to transcend the physical shackles of space and time, girl.
Yeah.
Things seem even more hectic than usual out there today. You stay in your room and behave yourself, okay?
Okay. And I always behave, thank you very much.
You're such a liar.
This counts as 2 Zap episodes in a row. I'm letting you know that right now.
What's with that look?
He really is a nice guy, huh? You never told me where you met him.
The cemetery.
At the hospital. Is there any other place?
Come on, you know what I'm asking. Don't be coy. I already heard the story, so be honest with me. Okay, White? When I met him, he really threw me for a loop. That stuff about already meeting me on the subway? I don't know. It just started to weird me out for some reason.
He must have 2 personalities or something like that.
I just figured he must have gotten me mixed up with someone else. But now... Could he have been right? Could I have already met him? And I just didn't know about it? And then before I realized... He... And I...
Black! Give it a rest, okay? Leo was just mistaken. It happens all the time.
Not really.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I should get going. But hey, about that cemetery. You haven't gone back, have you? Tell me, White.
Why is it a big deal? I like it there. It's the one place I can get away, and it relaxes me.
All of that's fine, but you can't go around pretending like you're a ghost, you know. That's just a tasteless joke.
I'm so tired of this. There's nothing
I can't believe it. If she's actually pretending to be a ghost, because I genuinely believed it. And I had no reason to not believe it.
The 2 of us?
And until this moment, I still believed it. They might not even be 2 separate people. They might combine into one person. They might be 2 halves of the same person, actually.
Get down here and translate for us. You're alive, right? You really ought to be thanking Chain.
I got nothing here. I'm sorry, but I can't see anything.
We seriously need that thing's name, Leo. We can't seal up an Elder-class blood breed without it.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
How am I supposed to get a name from an egg?
Sir, I say this with the utmost respect. You just keep on talking, but we still don't know what the hell you're saying to us.
Could it be due to the fact that
Yeah,
his
he,
heart's
he
not
has to
here?
learn English.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a whole other missing portion of his body that's still on the lam out there.
Whoa, hey, hold on a second. I forgot that was only half a body we've been fighting. I think I'm gonna need a minute to process that realization. Holy crap.
Question is, where is the rest of him now?
I don't know.
Huh? The junior disciple? Why would he do that? What the hell do you mean he's bringing it here?
Hey! I just heard there's a plane flying in! Jeez, are they out of their minds? Let's go watch!
Sure is bustling out there. What's going on today? Why would I know? Look at all of them. They're just a bunch of half-wit rubberneckers. No fun at all, right? Just drop the small talk. Tell me, what the hell are you getting White involved with? Jeez, come on, you don't have to make it sound
wow.
so sordid. She made a friend, right? You should
He
be
knows the
grateful
other
for that.
personality exists.
You're lying! I told you you can do whatever you want with me, but you promised me that my sister would be off limits. That was our agreement, wasn't it? You're being paranoid, man. I'm not doing anything. Tell me the truth! Get some sleep. Let me take a turn for a little while.
What if you just kill yourself, you
I'm
know?
not forcing her to do anything. She's doing it because she wants to do it.
Come on, can we get this backstory in full, please? Like the flashback. Can we get it in full in one of these episodes? How about the next episode? Maybe this is all I need. Is the thing that's possessing him, or like another person altogether? I don't think a single episode of this show has left me with answered questions. Well, that's not true. No episode of this show has left me without feeling I had more questions I had than I entered the episode with. Like I'll enter the episode with a question or two, and they'll be like, "Okay, we'll answer it," and then we'll give you 4 more questions, and then the next episode is not going to be about any of this. I mean, like, I can't even call it filler because that's just what this show is. And in the next episode, we're gonna see Zap go to a strip club and get Leo abducted by aliens. And I get to say that in that sentence. It's like that. I mean, it's basically already happened. So